Okay, straight to the point review of what I thought about the Battlefield beta. Let me just say when I first downloaded the beta and started playing it, I didn't like it, and that was for a few reasons. Now the first reason was I didn't know you could turn off motion blur because I thought it made it look really weird and played weird, and it kind of gave me like a headache after a little bit, so if you don't like the way it looks, you can actually turn off motion blur in the settings. Also, you can adjust your field of view in the settings, and I recommend doing that as well. Now that being said, I really do enjoy this game after having some experience while playing it, because it gives me that nostalgia factor like the old games did, like COD 4 and Battlefield 1944. I like how the classes are set up and how the guns are based, mainly from Battlefield 4, where everyone just ran around the carbines no matter what class you used, no matter if it was recon, support, or anything like that. But now, you basically have each set class for gun whichever one you use, so basically the snipers are doing their thing with the bolt action, the engineers are up close using the submachine guns or the trench guns and stuff like that, and then the support are using the LMGs. But one thing I did not like about the beta was the map itself, because whether it was how light it is outside and how dark it is on the inside buildings, and it felt like you're just getting flashbanged every time you went from inside to outside, or how mainly all the gunfights happen on C or D, or that train that cuts through the map for people that are losing. I think it's called the Behemoth, but it does not help the losing players, because whenever it goes through the map, all of a sudden 6 of your players on your team are going to be going into that train to try to get kills because it feels easier for them, and all of a sudden all your teammates are taken away from capturing the flag, so it can do nothing but hurt you because all your players are just trying to get kills now instead of actually trying to win the game and capture objectives. And just the way this map is laid out, the assault class reigns supreme by far. Just because there's just so much interior fighting, and then once you go outside, it's just barraged by all these lens flares by these snipers looking at you. And I'm just going to assume on the fact here that they put one of the worst maps in the game for the beta, but that's just me. Because just for me, I wouldn't find this very enjoyable in any other Battlefield game. But there are a few things I do enjoy about this map, and that for one being the sniper gameplay. Mainly because it's probably just so open and big, so you can just see everywhere out if you have a sniper scope, and I found myself overcompensating a lot because they lowered the bullet drop for the snipers, and a lot of people thought this would be OP, but in my opinion, I don't think they're very OP at all. I think it's not the same, and honestly more fun. But there's just one thing in this game that I'm just done with in video games in general. It goes for every single video game, but that is fire suppression, and that's when people are shooting at you, it starts to blur your screen. It makes your shots go all wonky when you shoot at them, and it's not fun at all. And I understand, like, oh, it makes the game more realistic, but a lot of people aren't playing this game for realistic. They want to play, like, they have an hour of spare time, they want to play with their friends and just have fun, and they can't do that if there's a guy on the enemy team getting rewarded for missing all your shots. And there was this other thing I noticed while playing this game, is that your shots don't register on the minimap no matter if you have a silencer or not. And I think this slows down the game a lot, because let's say you're going to B flag and you want to see, oh, where's a gunfight happening? You can't really tell. You just know it's somewhere on B flag now. There's a gun in this game that has a silencer. I don't know what the silencer is used for since your guns don't show up on the minimap now, but that's pretty much my review on this game, guys. So I like the way it looks, I like the way it feels, so tell me in the comments what you thought of it, and I'm definitely going to buy it, and I think you guys should too. So that's finished for this video, guys. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Too comfortable, I don't owe you shit, ain't believing me. Everybody wants you when you go. You got that C3P, gotta fight for your right like the Beastie Bees. Angel in the dust like PCP, tryna sell out in the MSG, tryna stay away from the MSG.